Hey everyone, so today we're talking about Mercurial Cashmere by Electimuss London. And this has oud in it. Newsflash. Saying that right off the bat because if you're like me, I don't like oud 99% of the time. But in this one, it's really wearable, super clean, just kind of adds a deep woodsiness background to it. It does not have that typical kind of barnyard, animalic, I could use even worse words to describe it, that oud often does. This is more like if you've tried Initio or Initio, however you say it. Oud for happiness, Tom Ford oud wood, just those kind of things where it's a lot, not that it smells at all like either of those, but that type of oud where you might not even think, oh, that's oud. So before, just disclaimer about that, you do not have to be an oud lover to appreciate this. On the top we've got bergamot, cardamom, and pink pepper. In the heart we've got violet, iris, gray amber, aka ambergris, and musk, and in the base there's cashmere wood, cedar, oud, and caramel. So I also have seen on really reputable, fragrance sites that tuberose is in the middle. A little bit weird that they wouldn't say it here, but even on Lucky Scent, which is kind of the go-to reliable for notes in product description pages, it says that, so I guess so. I can see it a little bit, but I don't really like tuberose, and it's definitely not the super indolic huge bouquet of white florals kind in here. So I will say though, this is feminine leaning. It's not so feminine leaning to the point where, say, you are a more masculine person or you just like more masculine fragrances and you're wearing this out and about. I don't think anybody would think, wow, that's so feminine compared to what you usually wear. It wouldn't seem weird on somebody out of context like that or in context, but smelling it in and of itself, just a heads up, yes, this is feminine leaning. The oud here works with, I'm guessing, maybe kind of the caramel and certainly the cashmere and wood and some of the mid notes, and for me creates this almost plum wine, like red wine with a plum sort of tinge accord to it, but a little bit sweeter than that. It's definitely not bitter or anything that's going to be like unappealing to most people. Who I think this would be a good fit for, say that you like Kilian's feminine leaning fragrances. This has a lot in common with that type of scent to me. Again, it doesn't smell anything like Love Don't Be Shy, Good Girl Gone Bad, anything like that, but it just gives me that sort of feeling of that type of scent where it has like sort of a little bit candyish sweetness, but it's done in a more mature way and it smells super high quality and well blended. This is really expensive. It is $275 for 100 ml. It's not my type of fragrance anyway. It's not even because of the oud or tuberose, it's just not my type. It's a little bit more feminine leaning than the types I usually like, although I do think, again, that it could easily be unisex on the right person. And it's good, but doesn't quite hit the spot for what would be like, oh, I want to wear this or full bottle leather. But I think if you like the idea of like a grown-up caramel with some florals and a little bit of spice, just sort of like a smooth sweetness that also has sort of a mysterious edge, richness to it, this would be excellent to wear. I wouldn't wear this in super hot weather. I think it could either get too cloying on the sweet side or too just kind of rich. It has a lot of depth, though I will say for the dry down, not for me, not on the test strip, and not according to Fragrantica reviews, it doesn't get super woodsy. You'd think looking it's like cashmere and wood, cedar, oud, yeah, caramel, but sweet notes don't usually even manifest quite like that in the base. But here, even by the dry down, it's just not that woodsy. It kind of, I would say it's a little bit linear for me at least, in the sense that it just kind of opens up sweet but rich with depth, and it kind of carries that all the way through. It doesn't have super strong longevity or projection, but I think that you could get a lot more projection if you sprayed more. I don't spray very much when I test something. And yeah, if you like a plum type of note, again, that's not at all listed here, but that's just what's coming out for me. I think this would be great. If you're okay with it being a little bit more feminine leaning, and if you just, want a really high quality version of like a sort of sweet and a little bit mysterious fragrance that nobody else around you is wearing, I can guarantee you that nobody around you is wearing this, that's for sure. So yeah, that would be a good one to check out. I will put the product link in the description where you can buy a bottle or try a sample if it sounds good to you.